a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Power football with the run. And they'll start the night with a rush and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The run to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come in and they are physical and they stick their face in the sand and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking for a man. It's Green. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup because this environment is hostile.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Looking for room, it's Durham. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Using his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tossed to the outside. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. And that decision will be questioned.
That's not good.
Will run the offense out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Motion from the wideout. Scanning the field, it's Gus Meyer. He fires a bullet to the right. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks joined the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall, it's 200 pounds, it's 24-karat gold. Palmer, this is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
They'll move the wide receiver. He might want another play. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, and let him do the rest.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a Golden Boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference, but they've played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
And the boot is the shape of Arkansas with the shape of Louisiana, so obviously close proximity, bragging rights on the line.
This time on target. Got some room in to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown LSU. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. A game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Pulls and fires complete. Lots of running room. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Green. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And you really can't be called the Hogs if you're not willing to grind it out in the dirt.
Yeah, and I love calling the offensive linemen the hog mollies. In Arkansas, in that beautiful state, you're going to find a bunch of big, strong individuals. And the identity of that team is usually built on those guys up front.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Green. Here's a hit. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the fourth down.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint and try to put some points on the board.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Quarterback may change this route. From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the air, it's Gus Meyer. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about a game happening inside the ACC today. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Giggled Aggies indeed. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. On the run, it's Green. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at 12.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Defense might bring the house here. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left on a third down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Green. With the catch, it's Brown. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Big third down there for the quarterback, and he knew where his best chance was at getting that first. He found the hole, made an accurate throw, and as a result, the offense stays on the field.
Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
The out route was a long throw. You got to throw that thing deep, and you can't miss inside. You miss inside, the quarterback can make a play on it. You got to throw that thing towards the sideline. Use the sideline as your friend.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Got his man downfield. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC.
That was
all the
crazy ass play call.
that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
That was crazy ass.
The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Green. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I think when you got that kind of wheels and you got that kind of speed at the quarterback spot, you can get out of anything. And a lot of times he makes big plays. Nice job by the defense. Not giving up, keep chasing, and they get the huge sack on that play.
They kick it away on fourth down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. running back searching for a hole. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Might be changing the route. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To throw, it's Van Buren. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Snags it inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Exceptional footwork to stay in bounds, and just a little bit better he could have scored.
Yeah, if he keeps his balance or gets the speed going upfield a little bit more, he might get into the end zone, but just kind of ran out of space over there on that sideline.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers. They've got to regroup here at halftime.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No return coming. You'll call for the fair catch. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll do it himself. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Reads it, fires complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to pass, it's Green. Under fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. Fielding in the end zone, it's Thomas. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice
down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They want to run this quarterback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth-quarter game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Green. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball, close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. The hand to the running back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20. The give on the option. Breaks the tackle. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! Great job by the back on the option. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Kent State has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to Bailey. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll try the right side. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. The throw to the outside is complete. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49.
defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Going to run it. It's Durham. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback making checks. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. They're working that left side. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that right back on the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's caught. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, and Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill. Just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yards when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds when they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Green. Under fire. Past the 30. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking downfield on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in the back.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Gus Meyer. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games, and that guy needed to make that interception at this critical juncture of the game. There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
The give out of the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Look at tackle.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Tackle.
Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They'll keep it on the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Van Buren. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that one.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get it down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Green. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Arkansas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 4 over Ohio. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything good happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. A close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
The offense changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Blasted as he lets it go. Got the quick pass. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative. They got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to stop this game away.
And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room.
He housed that motherfucker. Good shit, bro. That's diabolical right there.
Still ways to
good shit.
Great job by this
way to make it close.
Back in the ball game. Now we got a
Bullshit. That was a great play.
Did what we're supposed to do. Now how do we get this stopped? Now the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point
Darn it.
closer. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team following on the football.
Get it back here, y'all.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a three-point game, Jason. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough for the first down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He shows you all of his tools in that to play.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Making side adjustments here. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw, it's Green. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's caught downfield. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And a tremendous way for this defense to finish. The interception as the clock reaches 0. There is joy all across the bayou as LSU takes down Arkansas in the battle for the Golden. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Y'all get ready to go to bed, man. Y'all got 15 minutes.
Daddy, what's that? Hi, baby.
No.
Left where?
Why you, man, little girl, you don't stay in a little girl's place, man. Yeah, alright.